but I get to work at home in my pajamas, so it's a little bit different from what you have to do. Chase and tail. What? Oh my god. Get used to all the new the quotes, because we're gonna get a whole bunch of these. Oh, dude, where are you going for your vacation? Alright, we can see what weapon we get. It's not necessarily a sword. It's the hammer. Gonna force me to use hammer strats. Thank you. That's great. Oops. Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh, fuckhead. I mean, hammer's a really good weapon to get early on, just because, well, it's hammer. The trick is finding the bomb. This is the first time I've ever done this mode, where the weapon can be anything. It doesn't have to be a sword. Definitely makes killing the blue guards a lot easier, though. Oh, that's right. You can't kill that one that way. Yep. You could do... It's bombs, arrows, the bow and arrow, Cane of Samario, Fire Rod. I don't think you can get the Ice Rod. I know you can get the Cane. I know you can get the Fire Rod. I think that's it. I think that's it. I lost a couple of seconds on this one. I was trying to kill that one soldier and missed like 6 times with the hammer, so I probably lost 3 or 4 seconds there. Gotta get used to standard again. Gotta get used to the standard. Have you entered in the tournament yet? There's almost 400 people already in the tournament. It's ridiculous. You got 3 weeks. And trust me, a lot of the guys in there don't have the skill for it. I mean, there's 400 people. It'll be over 400 by the time it's finished. It'll probably be close to 450. I'd say 200 of those people don't have, you know, what you would consider a proper skill set for this game. You know, they're doing it for fun. They're doing it to learn. It's a fantastic way to learn how to play this game. Fantastic way. You learn how to play under pressure. Standard. It's this mode here. It's standard, nice, got my bombs. It's standard randomized swords. So you don't necessarily get the sword at the beginning. You get a weapon. Like here, I got the hammer, which a lot of people would say is probably better than the sword. I would agree with them. I just happen to be really awful at using my hammer. Yeah, I think the applicable items you can get are the bow, the fire rod, the hammer, or bombs. Jesus Christ, am I gonna die? I'm trying to avoid the ropes because they're hard actually to kill with the hammer. Jesus, I gotta be careful here. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity. If you wanted to get into it, it's the perfect time. It's an open event. You know, there's no qualifying or anything like that. It's just you sign up, you're in. You know, you don't have to worry about anything like that. You just say, hey, guess what? I'm in. You know, if you do poorly, you do poorly. You learn. It's a great way to learn. It's a healthy seed. I'm still not going to make it out of here before 6. It's going to be like a 6:10. It's a rich seed and a healthy seed, but I lost a little bit of time. I'm just not good with the hammer. That's a skill I still need to get down, is hammer stuff. Especially since the 2v2 tournament, we can get swordless seeds now in the 2v2. Wow, 6:15? Ugh. That's horrible. Swordless seeds are an option now. So hard mode becomes in there, Enemizer gets in there, and swordless gets in there. So when Boy and I face next, which we know our opponent now, we get to play Ak and Korik. Whenever we get in there, that's what we need to be. You know, there's basically just the 3 additional modes. So, like level 3 Enemizer is a mess. Level 3 Enemizer is the one where the palettes can get swapped as well. The bosses are chaos shuffled, where any boss can be in any dungeon. The palettes are all mixed. All that shit. In fact, I just got a notification on my Discord. I bet that's them asking for when we want to race. Just check and see if that's what it is. It's in scheduling. It certainly is. I'll respond to that after this race. I mean, they're going to be doing these dailies too. I mean, there's going to be so many of these standard races that are going to be going on over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be ridiculous. Hey, Kif, my condolences for your installer. Do you have to redo everything? Jesus. Well, we don't have to worry about money. Yeah, I haven't even played. I installed it, I made the character, make sure the name I wanted is available, and then I closed it. I haven't gone back in since. Ooh, flute. Cash that sumbitch in right after this. It also means this is going to change our route dramatically. I've had worse deals. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll get in there eventually, I just haven't bothered. I'm telling you guys, you gotta get in. I mean, Gil, I know you said yesterday, or was it 2 days ago, or whatever it was, that you finally got your first sub too. I mean, you can beat people. You'll beat people in this tournament if you're getting to the sub 2 level. There's going to be, again, a good 30-40% of the people that are in this that are going to be running 4 or 5 hour seeds. They're doing it just for giggles. You know, they like to do it, so they're doing it because it's an open event. There's nothing wrong with that. There's going to be a whole lot of them. And I should pick up bombs. Really should have picked up bombs. Yeah, fuck it. I'm probably gonna go to Eastern. I mean, I have the flute. I can go anywhere now, so... I have a shit ton of money, but I don't have the Moon Pearl yet, so... green 1 and 2. Green 1 and 2. We're gonna head to Eastern. Just because I only have the 3 bombs right now, and I'd like to get a, I don't necessarily want to go to the south route with the way it's set up right now, so... Well, if that happens, then you lose, and then you go to the next one. I mean, fuck, the same thing would happen to me. I've beaten Christos. I don't recall really playing against Andy much. I've beaten Christos. I still have never beaten Ben. That's the one thing. I've played against Ben 5 or 6 times. I've never beaten him, and it's really annoying. 2 bottles. And a shield. Is that telling me to go back? I guess it might be. I'm gonna do it. It's easy to get back here, so... And I kind of want... You know what? I want to go... I'm gonna pick up some bombs here anyway, and then I'm gonna go south instead of going to Eastern. So that's an interesting start. Let's see if this actually pays. This would be an interesting route choice, and it did not. I think you've got 2 weeks to register, and then every week you get 1 match, and then you can schedule it anytime during the week. But I think you've got 2 weeks to sign up, something like that. And then, yeah, it's once a week you got to get a match in. So you'll know at the beginning of the week who you're playing against, and then you just got to schedule it with your opponent. Psychart. You just need 2 hours a week, man. Just 2 hours a week. You can do it. I think I'm still going to use bombs in the mini Moldorm Cave instead of the fucking hammer. I hate using the hammer. Ooh, there we go. It's 1, so now we just need the pearl, wherever the hell the pearl is. I can send you the link here. You're in the link to the past Discord, though, right? If you're in the link to the past Discord, just look at... Yeah, it's in there. Get him, buddy. Get him, buddy. Go get him. Go get him, buddy. It's a Super Bee. It'll take them all out. Attaboy. Silvers, and there's the Moon Pearl. Alright, we have our access. We have the, yeah, we're just gonna walk up here, I guess. It's... I don't know if this is faster or not. It's probably not. It's probably easier to save quit, but we're just 2 screens away. Yeah, it would have been faster to save quit, but... But yeah, there is a link in the... There's... go to the Discord, the link is in there. Go to the announcements section, that's where it's at. That'll lead to the official document as well as the information about where to sign up and everything. So 2 there and there. That was a mistake. I should have saved quit there. There you go. Oops. Help if I had this set up right. Jesus. This is a very healthy seed. Time to hammer, gloves, mitts, moon pearl, wolf fire odds, and swords in the first 8 minutes. Oh my god! Holy shnikes. That's like a god seed. You gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. It's super easy. Just do it. And then you could spend a couple of weeks, just get a couple of practice runs in, you'll be fine. Oh my god. Do I have 12 hearts blue mail already? We're 16 minutes in. This is a super healthy seed. This is like the healthiest of healthiest seeds here. It's also incredibly rich. Don't care about that. Oh, is it? Are you at that point where it's just crashing? I know you were talking about getting another machine. Are you still using that 570 of mine as your video card? I'm assuming you still are using that. Yeah, I mean, it's still an okay card. It's getting a little antiquated. I'm actually surprised it's still working, to be honest. That's a lot of years on that card. I've had that one since I was in Texas, and I moved down there. That'd have been 2010, 2011 is when I got that 570. That's a lot of years. Oh, I gotcha. SSDs are cheap right now. You know, if you want, I could probably get you a 4 terabyte. I could get you a 4 terabyte actual hard drive for basically nothing. We decommissioned our cloud servers at the office, and we have 11 4 terabyte drives at this point that I need to do something with. I was gonna take 1 or 2 home just for storage reasons if I ever needed to use it. But yeah, it's like we're gonna have extra drives. I just haven't bothered. I haven't had the time to actually tear them apart yet. Because we have to try to sell those cloud servers if we can get some money out of them. Well, we have 3 cloud servers that we were using for our internal machines, and then we ended up just saying fuck it, and we moved everything to Amazon. We just moved everything to AWS, and so now we've got all that hardware in the other room, and we just don't know what to do with it. So we're trying to sell. I actually need to do that. I might actually do it tomorrow. I'm going to jump on the Chicago Craigslist. If I can get $1,000 for each one of those servers, I'll take it. They're not... You know, we've had those servers now for 4 or 5 years. They're not great servers, but, I mean, there's some decent hardware in there. We have 3 of them. I think we spent, I think, 3 or 4 grand on each one of them. So, you know, if I can maybe get a grand for them, then that'll be great. And then I've got 11 of the hard drives to go with them because the, well, one of them failed. So we had to replace it. That's why there's an odd number. But yeah, the rest of them are just sitting there. They're going to be blanks. They're each one is a 4 terabyte drive, so... Yeah. Well, that was that 128, that SSD, which I'm a little surprised it hasn't... That 128 hasn't, you know, hasn't become antiquated. I mean, they're we got them. Oops. We got them in, I'm gonna say, let's see, we were at the old office, so they had been more than 3 years ago. I'd say close to 4 years ago is when we got them. But we got them. They were a couple of years used at that point, so they're probably 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, I've got that. I've got the rack that goes with it. We have a big server rack that goes with it. There's a giant fucking APC that went with them too. We're just trying to sell as much of that shit as we can because we just have no use for them now. So, I can look up the specs. Actually, I think I have it on my phone. I can't obviously do it right now, but yeah, I mean they're not new by any stretch. But I know they have decent specs in them. There's 128 gigs of RAM in each one of them. Maybe it's 64. Maybe it's just 64 in each one of them. I'm trying to remember if it was 128 or if it was 64. Actually, I think it's 64. Yeah, I mean, I could throw you the specs. They're probably, again, if I can get a grand for each one of them, I'll do it. I don't even know if I'm going to get a grand for it, so... Well, in the end, my boss has to make the decision if who he wants to sell it to. We were hoping to get somebody that would actually come down and just take them and just pick them up and take the whole rack. So, because we got to get rid of the rack too. The rack is actually nice. The server closet that we use for that rack is actually, it's probably the nicest thing that we have. It's a really nice server rack. Oh god, hammer blind. Oh, I hate doing hammer blind. This is my least favorite type of blind fight. Luckily, a lot of hearts. I think I'm gonna need them. This is, oh my god. Jesus, and I still took like 6 hits. Alright, that was a dud. Still took a shit ton of damage there. Luckily, I'm, you know... If it wasn't for the blue mail, I would have been dead. Hammerblind is the worst. Alright, so let's go check out Skullwoods. Well, I mean, you gotta do it. It's more for the crystal than the ruby, but... So I'll check the 2. The question's gonna be is where do I go after this? Hammer Pegs is available. I could also go... I should have done that first. Nah, actually, no, I shouldn't have done that first. I'll do that after because then I have the... I can actually pick up the smithy. Double dose. 100 bits from Gil. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Said it was installing to F, dropped into the C. The SSD was near full. Oh, well, that would do it. Wow, compass and map on the first 2. That's junk. So we're gonna at least have one item that's buried behind the fire rod. All right, duders. We'll catch you tomorrow. The almighty Blue Rupee. Yeah, thanks, dude. As always, much appreciated. We're getting closer and closer. We're almost at halfway to our goal. We're almost there. So, the only issue with doing it this way is that I'm going to have to... actually, we're going to have to do it this way. Gibdos can get stunned. It's a very good thing to know. Oh, shit. Ah! Didn't get back in time. I almost cornered myself there. Come on, Wallmaster. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Damn it! So now I gotta go back, use the big key. It's probably gonna be nothing. And then, yeah, I guess I'm gonna check out the 2 spots that are available to us right now, and then I'm gonna go to, I'll do hammer pegs, and then pick up the smithy, and then head out. Right now, I still do not have access to the 2 areas on Death Mountain. Oh, fuck. They're both on the other side. That's ridiculous. I just wasted a lot of time there. If it was a pendant, they would have both been items. They would have both been important. Because it's Crystal Skull Woods. Well. Crystal Skull Woods is worse Skull Woods. Oh, Zelda turning around. Oh, jeez. I don't think we need another heart container here. Yeah, those are... Wallmasters are fucking brutal, man. Especially in Zelda 1. Zelda 1 Wallmasters are goddamn vicious. So where am I going to go after this? Basically, these are going to be the 2 biggest clusters. I could go to Pod. I could go to Eastern. I could check out Death Mountain. Yeah, I would not want to play Zelda 1 Rando. That game is just so... It's mean. It's very, very mean. It's a big meanie. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to turn the smithy in and we're going to get the fuck out of here. So, unfortunately, I was hoping not to have to, that I wouldn't have to go to Eastern to double dip, but that might be the next stop. Because now we're just left with fringe items, really. Except for Eastern and Pod might be bow-locked, so... Well... I think... I mean, there's 3 items available in Eastern, 2 or 3 are in Logic. Go. Death Mountain is only 1 item. Zora. I could do Zora. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do Zora. I'm gonna check the items near Lake Hylia. Of course you weren't anything, because why would you be? I'm gonna do the Hylia items because we do have the Moon Pearl, obviously, so we can do the roundabout here. So let's do these, including Ice Rod Cave here. It's a good time to do it. Considering the start, we need a lot of shit. We could also check Meyer. Oh, that's an interesting one, is checking Meyer. It's a one-way trip, though. I don't think I want to take that trip yet. knew that was going to happen. I didn't actually mean to do that. Alright, Gil, dude. Have a good night. Get some sleep, man. We'll catch you tomorrow. This is certainly the only thing I'm doing tonight. I'm going to go to bed. I gotta make sure I'm at work early. I gotta make sure I'm at work on time tomorrow. I have a 8:30 conference call that I need to be on, and that's usually right when I show up, so I don't really even have time to prep. I gotta make sure I leave a few minutes early, just to make sure I make it there on time. And nothing. Wow, we're not finding shit. I suspect Eastern is the next thing to do here. Whoa. Oh shit. Ah. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I threaded the needle there. Totally intentional. Don't be the fourth, okay. There's the mirror. Okay, that's a big one. That opens up a ton of shit. So, we're gonna find the flippers at some point. That's huge. It also means that can be available, but it isn't. That's good. Alright, so that opens up a ton of shit up on Death Mountain, which is where we're gonna go next. Yeah. Jesus. Zoras are vicious tonight. Don't pick it up, don't pick it up. Alright, we're gonna go to, yeah, we're gonna head up to Death Mountain here. So, we're gonna find the flippers eventually. The question is just gonna be where. There are a few areas, I mean, there's actually a lot of areas that could be. Oh, this is actually not gonna be... This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Never done this with a boomerang, I don't think. Found the hole. I don't think I've ever done that with a boomerang before. That's not horrible. Wasn't good, though. Get out of my way, man. Well, I mean, we're just going to play the break here. We're going to get all the items up here. Hopefully it'll lead us to where we need to go. The question is going to be, was the hook shot in sequence before this? Like, if this leads to the flippers, then we know the hook shot's out there and we got to go back. That means we got to go to an area that was not hook shot locked. It's Bombos. Okay. It's a good one to have. Can't use it yet, but it's a good one to have. So yeah, the tricky one here is the flippers. If we see the flippers up here, we know we have to backtrack. Dick? Get away from me. Actually, yeah, we'll just use the... And we might not actually be able to clear this if we need a fire source. It is green pendant, so I'm not, like, completely in love with full clearing this, but if we find the big key, we're going to continue. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. We get at least one item in here, if not two. Again, the flippers are the interesting item right here. The flippers are what make this into an actual sequence break, so here's one. Great if the other item was here. We don't have to worry about it. The question is, would we still kill Trolldorm? I think we will, because we're here. It means we never have to come back here unless it's fire-locked as the second item, because this easily could be the key. The key can be in the basement. That is still, you know, that's still an option with the way that they did the logic change a couple of patches ago. I think it's V28. But it's also possible this could be the map. Or the compass, whatever the fucking the other item was. And then we just wasted our time. Would not be the first time we've wasted time this seed. We went to Skullwoods, definitely didn't need to. Turn away, turn away, turn away. Oh shit, not into me. Turn away, turn away, turn away. There you go. Come on, item me. I would love an item here, and I would love it to be an actual item. Like the bow, maybe? Oh! Cool beans! That's an item. Ow. Ow. Alright, so... that tells me the flippers are definitely around here somewhere. Alright, so that's not an item. We're going to open up T-Rock. Well, we'll get to the portal here. We can't actually open it. Nor do we really want to ever go in here, because it is a pendant. We'll see what it is. It is Quake. So we're doing it this way so that we can check Bunny Cave and then not have to come back up Death Mountain again. Again, Hookshot is still technically, you know, available to us. So it does mean we're going to miss Hookshot Cave. Nothing here. Alright, so we'll go back down. We'll go to Spiral, and then we're going to go to Pod, and we'll go do both Pod and Eastern. They're not in logic, but I don't give a shit. They're 2 crystals, 8 items between them. Fuck yes, we're going to do it. Alright, so this will be Spiral. We'll head down, we'll do the other half, and then we'll head that way. So, and then I think we're going to do... oh boy, which way do we want to do this? I don't mind actually taking a hit or two here. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to get through here anyway. I'm trying to think which way we want to do this. I definitely want to turn in that green pendant at some point, but I think I'm going to do it after? I think I'm going to do it after. There's like nothing that I care about that would help me do Eastern or Pod. Except for maybe a fire source. It's not needed for Pod, but it's really helpful. So, I guess maybe we'll do it, just in case it is a fire source. I mean, that would be really nice. I don't care which fire source, if it's rod or lantern, but one of them is needed. Mushroom. We don't have cane yet, so we could probably turn that in and just be safe with it. Yeah, doesn't matter what we use here. I doubt I'm actually gonna... I think I'm just gonna save quit here. There's ice rod. That's probably worthless. I hope it's worthless, because if it's not worthless, it means we had to go do... actually, yeah, we're just gonna do it this way, because it's just as fast to walk here than it is to take the portal. We'll turn in the green pendant, we'll take the portal down to 5, or the flute down to 5. We'll head up to Eastern and Pod. We'll take the portal up. I think we'll actually do Eastern first. Just because it's slightly easier, and if we pick up a sword, that'll be very helpful for Pod. Because we're going to have to do the Dark Room without... Oh, we'll have to do it with the bow. Ooh, that is gonna suck. I just realized that's actually going to be a pain in the ass without a fire source. Because we don't have a weapon yet. We don't, or not a weapon. We don't have the sword yet, so it's going to be really difficult to do that without a guide. So I'm certainly going to do Eastern first. Fighter sword would be perfectly fine. I don't care which sword it is. I just want a sword. Again, obviously a fire source would be nice too, just for the turtle room. Yeah, we're going to open this up, and then we're going to head in Eastern first. Remember, we did not come in here earlier. We went to Sashrala. We got the 2 bottles and the shield, and then we decided to cash the bottle in. So we didn't come in here. So that we are gonna single dip this, which is really nice. The chances of there actually being a double dip here are pretty slim. Or of there not having to be a double dip. Actually, it would be impossible because we know where the bow is. Never mind. Of course, we knew exactly where the bow was. So, I wonder if the only thing that would maybe throw this off is if either the hook or the flippers are in here. We know the flippers are actually blocking the mirror. And we know that the hook shot might be out here. Those are both certainly possibilities. If the flippers are in the open, then the hookshot could be anywhere. My concern, and my only concern, is that the hookshot is out here, and there's progression at Hookshot Cave. Oops, I stepped on the line. That's my biggest concern. One item. The question is, do we check the 3rd item? We're gonna check the 3rd item. 2nd item is a dud. "44 minutes in, we still need a lot of shit here. Using the bow as a guide is really nice in here, too. Now, we might stop by the fairy cave here, because we're going to be down to like 4 hearts, and we have to do the dark room there, which can be tricky. There's the third item. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a very, very quick pit stop. So there's nothing actually in here, but doesn't mean we don't have to do it. I'm going to take a 5-second pit stop here and drop down and pick up a fairy. Just so you don't accidentally die in here. I've died in this room before, it's not fun. Without a sword, it is kind of tricky. There it is. Shit. That's actually one of the trickier dark rooms. Timing is a little tricky. So we'll do this, we'll go do pod. God, we're gonna do pod completely in the dark. With no sword guide. I'm not thrilled about that concept. Shit. Dick. Silver arrows are fucking cheating, man. Alright. Boy, I am not looking forward to the dark maze without a guide. I am not looking forward to that. That is difficult. I mean, a lamp would actually be a really good pickup in here. Just... a lamp or a sword. I'll take either. I'm not looking forward to doing that room. I've done it before. I've also failed with it before. It's really difficult without a guide. Shit. I gotta go bow side. Come back, we'll do the bridge side, and then... What am I doing? I did not want to switch there. Not unless I want to arrow these fucker things. So what do we need still? We need fire rod, we need... hook shot, we need 2 swords. That's not what I want. I actually want the arrows here. We need 2 swords, we need cane, we need the flips. Jesus, we need a lot of shit. So this is probably 2 swords. It could be, or not 2 swords, 2 keys. Oh, wow. That is actually enormous. Oops. I cannot stress how important that is in this, right where we're at right here. That was huge. It's also in original logic, so... Wow, that was big. Means I have to do that fucking maze without a guide. So, we're not in logic yet because we still shouldn't have the mirror, but we're getting there. We still need to find the hook. Now that opens up... Actually, shit. I just realized. So, that's bow locked. The bow was up at Hera. So, either the hook shot or the flippers are in a live spot. So, I do need to backtrack a little bit. Those are both in a live spot. So, we're looking at Agana. We're looking at... There's not many spots, actually, that were closed. So, Agana, or Gina, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Gary's Lunchbox, maybe. Mushroom, Catfish. Those are all possibilities. Actually, yeah, gotta throw the bomb here. There's me boots. Love me some boots. But we do know that we do definitely have to backtrack. That's a guarantee. Because the, it's gonna be a required item. Whatever it is, it's required. Alright, there's the last item. So, I mean, this works. This works. Hey, we're gonna be able to finish this dungeon without much of an issue. We found the boots, which are fucking enormous. We did find the lamp, which is going to help. Awesome, 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 awesome. So yeah, we got to check those items that are... I think it's got to be in one of those 4 spots, unless it's one of those leads to something else, but it's got to be in one of those 4 spots. And we have to check them, because we know it's either the flippers, which is required, or the hook shot, which is required. So they're both required, we need them both. So we're going to go down to Desert. The Meyer shed is in logic. Checkerboard is not. But the shed is. God damn it. Ah, fucking poor menuing. Well, and we gotta go down to Meyer, and Meyer does it anyway, so it works out well. Oh man, I screwed that up. Yeah, that one's gonna bounce. He's just having a good old time, isn't he? I can't remember if you can do the hammer, the larger hitbox without a sword. I actually don't know if this works or not. No. Oh, it does. Well, it kind of works. It's a little different. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to head down to Desert. There's a couple of items that are down there that do fit that criteria, so we're going to go do that. We'll finish Desert Palace. I mean, we're going to be right there. So we'll go down, we'll do the, we'll check the shed first. We won't bother checking checkerboard, we'll do that last. We're gonna hold on mushroom as well. So it's hookshot or flippers. Either one of them opens up the logic break, or closes the logic break. I mean, but boy, items are hard to find on this one. We're still swordless, and Meyer is Quake. So we do need to find Quake. That's actually worst case scenario because one, we don't have it, and two, it's the same one for Turtle Rock. It's not necessarily where I want to be. There's the hook. Alright, it's closed now. It is, however, the one I didn't want to see. I would have much rather seen the flips. Because that means Hookshot Cave is back in logic. And we obviously didn't do it because we didn't have the hook then. Oh, fuck, I did not mean to... Tried to put on the brakes on that one. Didn't happen. Still no sword. So hammer mirror, we need the flips for that. We could go to Ice Palace, but I really don't see the need. There's one item. So the key was boot locked. Well, hi Troy. You need... Hold on, buddy. Here you go, buddy. My cat wanted to... Shovel. This has got to be the big key here. My cat wanted to sit in my wife's chair, and she had a blanket sitting there. You're good, buddy. Go lay down. Space Age, you still around? I found your item. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, Troy, I just moved that for you. Why don't you go lay in it? Or did you want to lay in that? I have weird cats. I think I've mentioned this before. My cats are super weird. They act like they... Well, I mean, they're cats, so... take that, you know, as you will, but... Troy was picking at the, he was picking at the chair there, like he wanted to lay down, and then I moved the blanket that's sitting on it, and then he sniffs at it and walks away. Alright, dude. I might be gone by the time you get up tomorrow, so... Oh, God damn it. Really? Yes, I need to go a little early, so... Jesus!
It might be broken. There you go. That's weird.
Just my timing is off. My focus is all brocus. But, yeah, I might be gone. I have to get in a little bit early tomorrow. So... Alright, so Hook is available now. So I could do those. That was a really bad fight. So let's check the two items here that are still available. I really am tempted to close that sequence break and go to Hookshot Cave. Because I'm actually kind of worried, like, Quake might be there. So I think I'm going to save quit after this, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get this chest here. I'm going to save quit. That'll start me at... Yeah, and I'll just start at Death Mountain and go that way. I'm really concerned about that. Yo, Cheddar! Doing good, doing good. How you doing? We involuntarily signed up for a swordless seat, it looks like. Because we have no sword. We're an hour in, no swords. It would help. I already opened that thing up, so it's going to be easier this way. Dude, workday is done now? You didn't just get off work, did you? Or anything like that? I know Gil was here earlier. He just got off work not too long ago. Very cool, very cool. How you liking that Monster Hunter? I know you were here last week. You said it, or earlier, I can't remember when it was. It's either earlier this week or late last week. You said that you were gonna start playing it. How is it? I mean, in theory, we could also do Spike Cave here, but I don't think I'm going to. There's no actual safety here, so... Yeah, it's just, this is the area that was sequence broken, so I'm a little concerned about it. Ether, that's worthless. Bombs. Worthless heart. Worthless money. Completely worthless. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so we have a couple of choices here. Are we going to check the boot spots, or are we going to check the shovel spots? I think I'm going to check the boot spots. Well, Addy caught word that I had the boots, so he's like, "Oh my god, I gotta make sure I get here for the bond game." So, not blaming you. Oops, one too many. That's cool. That's cool. I've never played it either. I've seen it, but I haven't actually played it. Oh, dude, your brother's kicking ass, man. There's no collusion between Boyan and I. Okay. Finally got myself a sword. That's worth it. There is no collusion. If Mooner were here, he'd be conspiracy theorying the shit out of this. Well, I mean, it's a little odd when entrance is just screwy. We have to schedule our next match. We know who we're playing against. We get Korik and Ak. That's a really difficult matchup. They're really good at this shit, especially if it is entrance. They're super good at entrance. What am I doing here? So I'm gonna go around and check all these spots. Oops. God damn it. I know that's all he's been doing now. I mean, he's been practicing hard, especially for the NMG. I mean, that's when you have to practice. So, I don't blame him for doing that. Oh, fuck me. I can't actually do this way. Just realized that. Because I don't have the flips, so... Fuck. That's actually a pretty big misstep. I picked this route because I was going to have more options this way. And now I don't. There they are. Okay, so that means I can go back and actually pick up my portal. If I want to do this. Actually, fuck it. I'm just going to go to Swamp. I'll leave it. Just going to do Swamp. Thought about it. Decided no. I don't think we're actually doing that bad. I mean, we did get a good sequence break in, and then found our way back. We did lose a little bit of time going back up Death Mountain, though. That did cost us like a minute and a half. That's not an easy trip to take. And now we're about to do Fighter Sword in fucking Swamp, which means we're going to have to full clear. We do have 4 crystals, though, so this is going to be Crystal 5. We need to find the Quake Medallion, we need to find another sword, we need the Fire Rod, we need the Cane. Any of those could also be at Lumberjack. We have not checked Lumberjack. I've given up on standard opens of checking the Lumberjack ledge early because of the low percentage in this mode that it's actually an item. It does save 15-20 seconds. Except in that 3 or 4% chance that it's actually an item, and then it's going to screw you over because you didn't check it. But we can't actually do Aghanim yet, so... It's okay, kitty. It was me. I just hit the thing. Dick. Jesus. Let's just hit everything, shall we? Fuck, we're gonna have to use hammer strats on Argus. Unless we find the second sword upgrade, then we'll still use Master Sword. It's still easier that way. But... So we are going to have... Well, we already know there's going to be at least one item on the left. We might as well just do left first. We're still missing 4 items to go, so the chances of all 4 being in here in the last 5 are going to be basically 0. So, yeah, let's just do left side first. Got an hour... Basically at an hour 8. And we're still 4 items away from go. That's pretty fucking stupid. There's 1. Oh, and this isn't going to reach, so I have to go... I don't like doing left side first, but in this case, we already found the compass. We know for certain there's going to be something over there. Could be the big key, could be the map, but there's going to be something. Oh, fuck. Overshot that one. Oh, it's my, It's the challenge notification, because we have our next round opponent scheduled. I'm going to try to get that in on Sunday this week. If they're available this weekend, I would love to get it in, again, early. Just so that we can spend the rest of the week kind of fucking around, do whatever the hell we want. I do need to get some more practice in on... I need to get back into the standard flow, because I just... I don't think I'm doing poorly on this one. There's a sword upgrade. That's 2. That's an item. I don't feel like I'm doing poorly, but I need some more work. So... Oh, I'll get that done. Oh, no. Final Fantasy's gonna get done this week. It'll absolutely get done this week. 100%. Bubble Metropolis, man, thanks for the bits. Much appreciated. For the kitties. Give her a little pet here. Kitty. And now she's looking at me with a face of daggers because I woke her up. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Again, I had to turn the... Maybe I should take that back off. As long as it doesn't get abused, I don't mind having the bit notification on for everything, but I had to turn it down. We were having an issue where we had a string of people doing 1-bit donations, and my fucking double deuce was going insane. But thanks for the bits, dude. Much appreciated. Those will go towards our marathon goal, which I'm going to just check all of the items here. See if I can get this here. Did I get it right? Nope. Didn't. Oh, no. I want to get that done. Addy, I want to do Earthbound as much as anybody. I really do. I really do. Shit. I guess we get a heart refill, but that's not what I wanted, obviously. So we do know the last 2 items are live. Oh my god, Space Age. I don't hate. I'm not a hater. Hate is such a strong word. Okay, change that. I hate Ice Palace. That's a hate. I do hate Ice Palace. Luckily, Ice Palace is a pendant on this one, and hopefully I don't have to go in there. Even though it is open right now, and it is the only dungeon that's kind of available to us. So we might have to go in there. It actually logically makes sense for it, but I think we're just going to go ahead and check the, we'll check K45 as well as do the shovel spot. Damn it. Tried to get a sneaky double in there, didn't work. What's up, Kitty? Not a good Argus fight. Fire Rod me, that would be amazing here. It's red. Alright, so we're gonna check those 2. There's only like 3 or 4 open spots left after this. We might... I think we're just going to check these 2 and then go to Ice. There's still a few open spots available to it, but I think those are enough fringe spots that I should just go to Ice Palace. As much as I don't want to do it. But these are easy checks. There's 2 of them right here. We only have to mirror once. We're not going to reuse the portal. So the cool thing about this is that the mushroom is actually required. There is one other thing I do need to check here. And I think I need to do it before I do Ice Palace. I need to check the cave. Ooh, never mind. Hey, your shovel paid off, dude. Your shovel paid off. There are 2... Oh, this is actually perfect. Shovel required. Alright, so what do we need? Just the cane? Cane and Quake. Alright, so... we're 2 items away from go. Gotta go let it go. Awesome! Alright, Cheddar, we'll still be here. We still got another 20-30 minutes left, and then we'll get a bonk game in tonight as well. So if Quake is here, I'm probably just going to go straight into Mire and then hope that the cane is in there. I think I already have 2 keys, right? Yeah, I found both keys, so let's go kill some moth. And then we'll come back, we'll get the other one, because we know both of the items are live. Actually, we're probably going to check the, yeah, we're going to check the mirror spot first, because it could be a sword upgrade. That would definitely help against Mothula. We have to do them both anyway, doesn't matter the order. Oh, we're 1 item away from go mode. We just need to find Quake. I think it's very possible that it's at Lumberjack Cave. I think it's very possible it's there. We are 100% going to check that after this. Wasn't going to risk that one. We also know the Fat Fairy is dead. There. I really wanted to lose Sword Beams there. I think 2 more hits. Yep. This is definitely the second item. If it's Quake, we are off. It is not. Gotta find Quake. We're gonna check Bumper Cave. Not Bumper Cave. Lumberjack Ledge. We're gonna do that now. There's 1, 2, 3 items left there, plus the 3 in Ice Palace. We know it can't be in Turtle Rock. That's good. That's eliminated. So we don't have to worry about... we will not go into Turtle Rock for any reason in this race. Which is always nice. Don't know why I went this way, but hey, whatever. We're already there. Slightly slower than going the other way, because you gotta stop. I don't know why I went this way. But we have to check this, because if it's Quake, we have to go to Aghanim. Or Aghanim. This is... Again, there's only 7 items that are currently available to us. There's 3 in the Overworld, and then this one, and then the 3 in Ice Palace. So we're going to check this first, because this is the one that's the tricky one. Then we'll check Ice, and then we'll check the 3 Overworld. It's Tempered Sword. Wow. It would have been nice to have, but we're not going to get it. Into Ice we go. So right now we're looking at Master Sword Silvers, which is fine. We know that 1 sword upgrade is out of the picture. There's no reason to do Aga. We'll do this, and then we'll check... I guess we're going to do Gary's Lunchbox last. I guess with the order of events here. Because there's 2 items on the north route, and then... yeah, then the lunchbox will be last, so... There's no chance of it being a Ped Seed, we don't have to worry about that. There's only 1 fetch item, really, that's available to us, too, and that's the, Jeez, learn to hookshot, fuckhead. That would be... well, the book would be available. Theoretically, Spike Cave is in Logic. and we didn't actually do it because we could do it with a bottle, but I guess that's what we're actually going to check last. If it's there, then we just lose. So that's going to be the order. We're going to get the 3 items in here. We'll leave. We'll go do Pyramid and Pyramid Catfish, Gary's Lunchbox, and then Spike Cave. So I think with those, I mean, it's more likely it's in here than any place else. So, and there's just really nothing else. I mean, unless we find the book in here or some shit. We already know the pedestal is dead. That would open up the ether and Bamos spots. That would also be really annoying. Like, super annoying. We're going to check one item at a time here because we're just one item away from go, so the faster we can check the items there, the better off we'll be. Help if I fucking learned how to use my menu correctly, because apparently I'm fucking awful at it. Still 2 live items in here. We haven't found the big key yet either. So the big key's either going to be here. It could be in any of the next 3 chests, or the next 3. I'm sorry, 2 locations. We've already opened 1, so there it is. All right. So we'll check the Freezor room, big chest, asshole chest, and then, if still needed, cold stare. Luckily, we also picked up 2... You have a problem, kid? Your ears are twitching. You got something in there? You okay? You okay, girl? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Just your ear was flicking crazy. That's 2. Alright. Well, 1 item away from wasting time. This is probably the small key. Asshole chest, cold stare, cry. In that order. Not want to lose magic here. Alright, right before cold stare. Oh, come on, you prick. Ice physics are so screwy in there. Alright, well at least it's the item. Unfortunately, we just lost this race. Because that was not where we needed to go. That is very unfortunate. So, that basically means we lose. Oh well. No chance of winning this one. That actually means that the only dungeon that we had to go into for a pendant was Hera for the bow. Because we already know T-Rock's dead. We'll not need to go to the rock. Man, we were right here too. If it's at fucking Catfish, I thought about going back and just picking up my portal and checking these 2 spots, but then decided against it because I could just go to Swamp. This would be the one I wouldn't have checked. I wouldn't have checked this one yet. But I definitely would have checked... I would have checked Catfish. Yeah. So there's 2 items left. It's here and it's Gary's lunchbox, and that is it. Quakefish has Quake, maybe? Little vanilla Quake action. I mean, we were literally right here when we came through here. All I had to do was jump to the other side, pick up the portal, come back here, and we would have had it. But it's considering it just opened up like 12 items with those flips, I decided not to do it. And it might have hurt me big time here. Oh, that's right. That's not a grip spot. That's a... So it's either here, it's Gary's lunchbox. Or Spike Cave. Again, it could be Spike Cave. I think Spike Cave's in Logic. What's it gonna be? Well, now it's definitely in Logic. That's not the worst item in the world to get, though. Because we're probably going to be Master Sword Silvers, so getting the cape is kind of nice. No finishers yet. We are unfortunately going to find the item we're looking for at last spot checked. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. So it's either Gary's lunchbox or it's up on Spike Cave. Or it could be like the book here and something like that, and then Quake is someplace else. But that cape officially opened up the Spike Cave to us. So it's definitely an overworld spot. We just don't know which one. That's unfortunate. Oh, Space Age... Or fucking Space Age. Mooner. I was just thinking about the, fucking the shovel thing, and... What's up, Mooner? How you doing tonight? What did I was just talking about you like 10 minutes ago. I can't remember what it was for, though. What the hell were we talking about you about? We were talking about you behind your back, obviously. Spike Cave Areno. Wow. Last place checked. Really? God damn it, what were we just talking about you? We were just talking about you about something. Oh! That's right. The Boyne conspiracy. Because Boyne is currently leading the Bonk game, and I figure you'd be all over the Boyne conspiracy that we're colluding. Bonkade. So this is either book or it's the Quake. It's Quake. That is... Man, I could have had that 20 fucking minutes ago. 20, 30 minutes ago I could have had that. That sucks. I was up here and I didn't want to go there because I didn't have... Just, oh god. I mean, we would have been in Goma. We'd be in GT right now, but for sure. If we had picked that up. Because we wouldn't have gone to Ice Cave. Fuck. That sucks. It's a tricky item to get, unfortunately, and... We actually didn't have a goo at the time we had to do that, though. So maybe we couldn't have actually done it. We had no safety. We didn't have... The bottles were empty. So, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, we couldn't have actually done it. I mean, we could have gone back and got a goo and then did it, but we would have had to have filled up that bottle. Alright, give us a Godmire here. We have not had a Godmire in a while when we can actually use it. Come on. Godmire is big key in one of these first two chests. I wouldn't mind finding the fourth sword while we're in here, because we know where the third is. Oh, wow. We actually got a Godmire. It's a fucking miracle. It's been a while. Problem is, we're still at least 12 minutes away from finishing here. Switch was not tripped, so we don't have to reset the switch. It's nice. Because we're going to finish this, then we got to head to GT, and then we still got to find the fucking, the big key. You know, if we find a sword up there, that would be wonderful. My guess is we're going to be doing Master Sword Silverless. We have a first place finisher. Zero Rush is in, so we're going to be 12, 13 minutes behind the leader. Well done, good sir. I think we would have been in GT. I don't know if we would have well, no, we wouldn't have done Ice Palace either. That would have saved us at least 10 minutes. We would have been really close to finishing this first. If we had just checked Spike Cave when we were up here. Oh, fuck. So, that's unfortunate. It's, you know, we did last place checked. We did an additional dungeon. That's the way this game works. Fuck. Yeah, missing Spike Cave there obviously hurt. Oh well, shit happens. And then you, forget where your flute is. Out of my way, fuckhead. Oh, these fucking dead rocks, man. Yeah, so we're going to be 12 or 13 minutes behind. That's really bad. It just depends on... I'm just going to go this way. I don't want to deal with the fucking dead rocks. Depends on where the GT key is and if we find another sword on the way. I mean, everybody's going to have silvers doing Ganon. There's no chance for that not to happen. Well, I mean, I guess there's a chance, but it would be very unlikely. I'm trying to remember where the silvers were at. Silvers were really early. Maybe Paradox Cave? Extra bunks. So, there was 2 or 3 things that we did not need to do. Oh my god, K-State did beat Kentucky. Son of a bitch. This tournament has just been crazy, man. Oh, Prier's done. What the fuck? Prier did a PB by 12 minutes? Wow. 12-minute PB. For Prier? He should have a better... He should have a better one than that. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Michigan's probably the... Michigan might be the best team still in there. You might be right. I picked Michigan to lose in the Sweet 16 of my bracket, I believe, so... I'm pretty sure, but my bracket is in shambles, so... As most people's are. I know they were ahead. I saw the early game. I saw that they were ahead by a decent amount in the early game, but obviously I've been racing, so I haven't been able to watch. Yeah, fucking what a weird tournament this has been. I still have Nova in there. You know, I still have Nova winning it all. That's the only thing that I've got going for me. I think I might have lost 3 of my other 4, so... Oops. It would help if I fucking grab the chest, Jesus. Left side. Oh, it wrecked most brackets, yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I think I had Kentucky. Basically, it's what? It's Nova, it's Nova, Michigan, and Duke are probably the 3. Those are the 3 favorites at this point, I'd say. And the Duke game is what's gonna be. I do a one-on-one with a buddy of mine, and Duke is what's gonna settle it for us because he's got Duke going to the champion. Actually, I think he's got him win it all. He had UNC in there, I know. And they're out, obviously. Fuck. You gotta tile room me and be a dick. I don't think with those times it's gonna be a tile room, so... There's only 2 people... Jesus fucking Christ. There's only 2 people done at this point, but... there's gonna be more done before we finish. Oh, you... I'm just getting irritated there. Yeah, Kansas is still in there, but they haven't looked really great. They really haven't. They've looked okay, but they haven't looked good. I actually do have Kansas in my Final Four, I believe. Honestly, I don't even fully remember, because it's been... I haven't looked at my bracket in a week, because there's no point. It's in fucking tatters. Speaking of tatters, this race... Come on. 3 people are in. We're still digging. I should have done full left side. Well, obviously, if we would have done full left side, we would have got it, so... Unless it is tile room. It could still be tile room. Oh, Purdue. I forgot about Purdue. I totally forgot about Purdue. I'm away, Bob. Yeah. Yeah, I did not follow a lot of college basketball this year. So, you know, I don't actually know for certain, like, oh, this team was really good in the regular season, did this, that, and the other, whatever. Tile room? Are you gonna tile room me? Are you tile rooming me? Oh my god, it tile room me. Fucking just tile room me. Well, I got this at least. Is orange bouncy ball? Not for another week and a half. We have the third round today, tomorrow, fourth round this weekend, and then Final Four next week, and then the championship game the day or the Monday after. Yeah, baseball in a week, man. Opening day is in 7 days. Move, move, move. Yeah, I knew he was gonna get me there. Mooner. Jesus Christ, Mooner. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with you, man. Wow, we got that 133 is looking even better with tile room. You know what would have been awesome is if I didn't just fucking walk right into that spike. There's a full decanter down there. I kind of wanted to actually get that. Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to baseball. Part of me actually wants to go to the safety room. I think I'm going to. I'm just going to go to the safety room. 2 people just finished. DT and Boyne both just finished, so... Of course I just did that. Well, there's been some good times here. That leads me to believe there might be a sword in our horizon here. There might be a sword in our future. Dick. Don't you fucking dare, you prick motherfucker. Oh my god, I'm gonna kick you in the goddamn nuts. Well, Jesus Christ, there's a whole bunch of people finishing in a goddamn fucking heater here, and... How'd I miss that? Hit the first 2. You never miss the third. The third is the one you don't miss. It's weird. How many is that? I don't even know how many that is. It's like 6 or 7 people in now. That's bad. We just made a... I mean, we just chose... We found last place looked for the fucking... For the Quake Medallion, so, I mean, it is what it is. That can happen to anybody. Shit. We have enough magic, right? Yeah, we do. We have plenty. Absolutely gonna pick this up here. Come on, sword me one time. Master Sword it is, it looks like, unless we get a validation. Whoa, oh shit. Oh my god, come on, Trolldorm. Oh, you're being a dick today. Turn away. 9 people are done. Sword me. Master Sword it is. I don't know. I wonder where that third sword is, because unless it's in Mire, we know where there's one sword that we didn't get, but whatever. Ten people are in. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky one. Oh, how did that miss? We checked the ledge. Ledge was dud. The only place we didn't do that, we didn't get either item out of Mire. We didn't get the items out of Turtle Rock and the Pyramid Fairy. It's the only thing we didn't check. Oh, and Batman. And the Batman and the book spots. We didn't check those either. But we checked everything else. I mean, we did because we fucking found the Quake last place checked. 11 people are in. Jesus Christ. 12 people are in. Why not? 13 people are in. We are awful. The Lumberjack Ledge, yes. That's the one we knew. It's where the other sword was. We're not going to chance this. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it this way. I think I needed that last one, too. That was the last one. Oh, come on! Jesus. Gotta be quick here, because that one's gonna pop, yeah. Like 3 more people just got in there. Oh, let's get an extra. Jesus. Awful. Fucking awful, man. Last place checked. Last place checked. Oh my god. We wasted so much time. Yeah. Let's play it, dude. Hit it! I'm gonna put my guess in now. Just gonna put mine in now, get it out of the way. Oh, God, what a fucking awful race. I need to get back into the swing of doing standard. Seriously, man. I need to get back in the swing of doing standard. How many were in this race? 37. Jesus criminy, man. Let's see who's got what here. Salty's on Ganon, he's on Master Sword. H-Star's on Ganon, he's on Master Sword. Troopster's climbing with Master Sword. He's Master Sword, Master Sword, Master Sword. Okay, so it was in either Turtle Rock or Mai or something like that. It was in a extra location because I don't see anybody with tempered. It's actually a written rule that you can do it. Oh my god, I just realized my rating on SRL has dropped like a rock because I haven't been racing. It's like I have not been racing this last week, so... Oh man, what a fucking awful race. We actually had a really good start too, and then it just went to shit. So let me see, while we've got a moment here, while we're waiting for this to go through. Is it updated? It is indeed. So that's going to be... I have a quick update to make here. Let's update our marathon goal count. What is it? So that's going to be... That didn't count, so that's 95.23? Oh, I just reset my timer. That's right. I can't use my fucking keypad while I'm doing this. 95.23. We're just under halfway there to our goal. So... We're just under halfway there. I'm gonna take a look at my bracket really quick while we're waiting. Let's see what I actually have left. So... I have Kansas left. I have Nova left. And I have Purdue left. I actually have 3 teams left in this. That's insane. And Florida State beat Gonzaga? The fuck, man? Hey, Civilized! Thanks for the bits, dude. 32... You know, I'm gonna take that off. Give me a second here. Let me change this. We don't need this on here anymore. Unless people start abusing it again. So let's go like this, and then we're going to say like this. Save. Send that one back through, guys. Thanks for the bits, dude. Oh, and then Space Stage just fired one through, too. Thanks for the bits, guys. And everybody knows what the number is going to be now. Everybody needs to guess 9. Yo, dude. Man, fucking last spot checked. Quake. I didn't go to Spike Cave. Last place checked. Cleared ice, though. So that's something. I got half magic. So that was something. By the way, Boyan, if you're there, so I saw that pretty much anytime this weekend or evenings, 6 to 9 p.m. start during the week for me. Next Wednesday is a no-go. Do you... Yeah, I did everything before Spike Cave. It was literally my last spot checked. Do you want to try to get this in on Sunday? Do you want to try to do this race on Sunday? Let's see. I could do this weekend, start at like 12 to 1, else Thursday. Do you want if we can try to get this in on Sunday. This weekend is bad for me. Oh, okay. That means Thursday. It looks like. Because Axe said he's only good this weekend and then Thursday. So is next Thursday okay for you then? I'm only available on Sunday this weekend. I'm not available on Saturday. I'm going to be out of town for most of the day. Okay, we'll have to do Thursday night then. I'll drop it in there saying we'll see if we can do Thursday night, like 8 Eastern, something like that in that range. Oh, actually, we have our broadcast coming up. Let's see what we got here. It's probably going to be 9. Everybody knows it's going to be 9. Cool. All right, that works for me too. The important stuff. I don't think I got that many bonks, but I did do a couple of bonk zones, so like I did bonk rocks. Actually, I think it's going to be higher than 9. It's probably going to, I guess 15, I believe. And winner is that guy. That guy. Who is that guy? On the board for the first time this round. Wow, 167. Alright, let's update that board. So, Boyne is still in the lead by 1, but he has no exactsies. Epi is right behind him with 2. I haven't seen Epi in a while. And then a whole lot of people at 1 exactsies. So, cool. Alright, well that race sucked. That race sucked. So, Boyne, I'll put that thing in. We'll see if we can get Thursday at 7. Well, 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time. We'll see if we can get that in. And then, yeah, that's that. So I'm going to definitely call it a night here. It's 11:40. I got to shower, go to bed, and that race just blew. So thanks everybody for showing up as always. Tomorrow we will do something. I don't know what, but we will do something tomorrow. We'll probably get back to Final Fantasy, to be honest. Because I do want to get that done. So, I'm going to be gone most of the day Saturday, but yeah, we'll figure out the weekend later. So, all right, guys, we're out of here. Have a good night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.